entered into the Chit-Chat Vibe session of the stream. I have with me today my sidekick, not Steph. Definitely not Steph. Definitely not Steph.
Nope.
My sidekick, my assistant, and my co-host, Sir Toyfil. Please say hello to our people.
Hello, people.
I'm here. We're here. We're here. Oh my gosh.
Our volume is really low.
You see? Now, the other day, Wednesday, you were perfect, and now you're too low.
Yeah, that's just too weird. I give up.
Then stop telling me it's too low.
Okay.
No, don't stop telling me. I need it to always be on point. So let me add the gain. Say something. Hi, baby.
Something perfectly good now.
Okay, good. Great. Any whatever. We have today so far. We're gonna have a short chit chat session, as you can see. Since I am hour and a half later than I should have been, I give you guys my word that starting next week, we will get back to our 2:30 streams. Okay, so Toyfil,
Okie dokie.
have my word. I'm gonna do it no matter what. The thing is, the past 2 weeks I have been going to bed later. I've been a bad girl. I've been going to bed later, but thankfully, you know, guys, before I couldn't sleep past a certain hour, which is usually around 6:30, or then it's changed for. It used to be 7:30, then it changed from 7:30 to 6:30, and so, which meant I needed to go to bed at least the latest 11:30, 12 o'clock. The weirdest thing, moving here into our new home, I now can get my 7-8 hours of sleep with no problem. I get up in the morning and I, use the restroom, drink some water, and then I'm able to go back to sleep, something I've never been able to do. So because of that, I'm able to I get up later, like around 10:30, sometimes 11, which cuts into my time for the day, which leaves me like 2-3 hours to get up and do my thing and get ready, which is very new for me. So that has been shifting my time, I believe, because I have less time with the baby. I have less time to do other things that I have to take care of, and less time to put his name up instead of Steph's name. You know what I'm saying? So, but I promise you guys, I'll do better. Next week, we're going to start back with our 2:30 streams, and that's it. Period. No matter what, period. No matter what I've done, what time I woke up, 2:30 it is. So, yeah. So we have in chat, so far we have Chris, hi baby. We have Jono, and I'm waiting. Oh, we have Steph as well. We sure do. We have Jason. Hi Jason, welcome to the stream, baby. Thank you for joining us. Happy TGI Fly Day. Hi baby. So Jason, we're multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So after the timer's up, this is our Chit-Chat Vibe session. And once the Chit-Chat Vibe session ends, we're going to continue to stream, but only on Twitch, where we will have our live reaction part of the show. Okay, so join me there on Twitch as well. The description lists the channel link. Okay, so join us there, baby. Okay. We have Power Dam in the house. Yes, we do. Hi, baby. How's your week, Power? And we have my baby Angelic Sweet Bones is in the house. Steph, how you feeling, baby? It's been what, 2 weeks now? It feels like it's been 3 weeks now. You haven't been feeling the best. What's good, baby? Like, what's good? All right. So, do you have a hot topic to talk about?
Yes, I do. Ready?
I'm ready.
In case any of you give a shit or actually like the band, Scorpions have postponed their 2025 Las Vegas residency in order for drummer Mikey D to continue recovering from his recent sepsis battle.
Oh.
So first things first about Vegas, if normally when people do residency, it's like, God, are they going to leave any day sometime soon?
Okay. Like you mean like in Las Vegas? That's residency.
Yeah,
okay.
They just stick around for way too fucking long. But apparently, that's why I'm bringing this up. Theirs is only like from February. It was supposed to be from February to ending at March.
Uh-huh.
So now the new days are from August, and then obviously maybe a month or two after that. So their residency at the Hard Rock Casino is much shorter,
Hmm.
which might give you, if you're interested in the band, give you an opportunity to see them,
Mm-hmm.
considering it's their 60th anniversary. So
60th
they,
anniversary.
so they've been around for a minute. Um,
They have. 60.
so
Damn.
he, uh, so he's basically detailing what he's talking about. He recently detailed a sepsis ordeal, revealing that he was close to death due to an bacterial blood infection.
Yeah, that's what sepsis is. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that before. It's no
So,
bueno.
but
Uh,
how did you get it?
I got stuck by something in the arm.
Right.
I was a kid at the time, and
Hi,
it poked
baby.
me in
Hi,
the
baby.
arm. And I don't know if the sepsis and blood poisoning is the same thing. I'm assuming it is. They called it blood poisoning back at the days. And I ended up with 3 red lines that started here on my arm and worked its way up over my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
And they were really dark lines. And they basically said if that hits your heart, you're pretty much fucking done. So
Sepsis.
they opened up the start of that, and you can watch the lines almost retract as all that nastiness, got out of my system and reversed its way back. So yeah, I got lucky with that one. Also, when my appendix burst, I had sepsis, so that was not pleasant either.
Hmm.
Um, this holiday season, he says he was hospitalized with a serious blood infection. The drummer shared on Facebook he was admitted for 3 weeks, but now he's home fighting off that bastard bacteria, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I have received fantastic care at some hospital I can't pronounce in Gothenburg, which is in Germany. Thanks a million to all the doctors and nurses, and I'm so happy he put it this way instead of saying thank God, who did not attend medical school at all. Um, do you,
Us atheists,
do
man, we
you,
just love it.
well, you know what? It's fine, but I think first and foremost, you ought to thank the doctors who dedicated thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars learning a
But
craft.
without the doctors,
Uh,
we wouldn't have the doctors without God. What's wrong with you?
Okay, so D, who is the
He's
obviously
like
who we're
moving
talking
on.
about right now, yes, exactly. Was he actually? I did not know that he used to be played for Motorhead for 2 decades before he joined the Scorpions in 2016. So he's
Motorhead.
one of the new. He's one of the He's one of the. Please don't finish the song with the wrong song. Um, so yeah, he's new to the band, but he's an integral part to the band. Enough that the entire group basically says, you know what, we're putting this on hold. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so in moving on from there, they cut away what was dead and the badly infested area. So now he can continue to heal, and if sooner or later, if you guys are interested in seeing the Scorpions, they will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is
This is for
actually a
people in
good
the
thing
States. Say it again.
because it's actually a good thing when they're going because it's nice and warm out there at the time, and you can
Ooh.
enjoy the strip, which is a lot of fun, anyways,
Right,
even
right,
without
right.
money.
Gotcha. So there's different types of sepsis. Um, so I wonder which one he's got. Doesn't matter. I mean, that's still a really
Mm-hmm.
life-threatening thing. All right. What the
So I
Sorry,
looked it
guys.
up. They called it with me. They called it blood poisoning. The
Uh-huh.
medical term for blood poisoning is septimama, also known as sepsis. So yes, I've had sepsis twice.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't say you didn't. I'm saying there's different
No,
types,
no, I
different
just
forms. So
didn't
I'm
know. I thought
wondering.
it was two different things. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
gotcha.
Yeah, I was really little when I had the first one, and when my appendix burst, they
Do you
basically
remember
rushed
it?
me to the hospital. They had to remove it, but
Mm.
it was infected, and then when it burst, it let all that nastiness loose into my
Mm-hmm.
bloodstream.
Yeah.
So they had to get all that out. I was in a child wing of the emergency room for freaking ever. Thank God
Mm.
for free socialized medicine in Europe.
Yeah. Thank God for that. No worries about. I saw someone. I think they were in China, and
Mm-hmm.
they were saying how our healthcare system sucks. Hi, Smug. Welcome, baby. Happy TGI Friday. I'm just eating lipstick and it's falling all over the place, and Satofa's talking about septic. Anyway.
Why you put the lipstick?
And so they were talking about how the difference, in healthcare and other
Mm-hmm.
among other things, but specifically healthcare, and how they empathize with us Americans, and how they can imagine how we look at you adjusting your camera. You better do that. they can imagine how stressful it is for us to have to go to the hospital. And they can also empathize with us being afraid to go and reluctant to go and also not going at all because we're in fear of the medical bills. And yeah, I've been there. I know people that have been there. To this day, I'm still very reluctant to go to the doctor unless I feel I absolutely have to because of that reason. We have health insurance, which is crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. But even then, it's just, everything is just so freaking expensive. So, and then insurance companies does not or do not cover a whole lot, as much as they should, I think.
An office poke gets to determine what is necessary and what is not. Now, I get medical insurance because I'm retired military.
Right.
I had a cyst on my eyelid. Now, I don't have to tell you how thin an eyelid is.
Yeah.
So believe me, when you have a cyst on that, it presses both ways.
Yeah.
So I constantly felt like somebody was poking me in the eye. My fucking insurance company told me that it was a cosmetic and therefore was not necessary. And
it's
I had to
wild.
put it out of pocket. Yeah.
Wow. And also the fact that dental, you have to have separate insurance for your dental, right? It's not considered medical. And what's wild about that is they go on and on for years about how your dental hygiene is very important and how it's connected to your blood and also your heart and all this stuff. Yet they make that a separate type of insurance. And I've heard somebody recently that passed away, I think had a stroke or something, because they had an infection in their gums and it created a blood clot that went to their brain. And they died as a result of that. But it's like they're always finding loopholes and ways to make us pay more. They don't give a crap about us, guys. They really don't. It's all
if you get an
scam.
infection on the upper, like I had an infection up here, which is why they extracted the tooth. If I didn't have dental insurance, what sits right above that? Your sinus cavity.
Yeah.
Your sinus cavity is pretty much a direct shot to your brain. So
absolutely.
And then vision is the same thing. Like I'm fortunate to have vision insurance.
Yeah.
And most people don't, and they get the eye exam. What's better, 1 or 2, 3 or 4? That's the best you can afford. I get they look inside the back of my eyeball with a laser. So that's how they realize I have white people eye problems. I have a freckle on my eyeball. And that's what they have to keep an eye on. No, they said that's usually just white folk get that shit, because the doctor that I have, he's a Korean guy. He says, yeah, that's pretty much the only ethnic group you see it, because I asked him about that. And he says, if you don't watch that and it changes shape, it can cause massive eye problems. But you don't see that when somebody just goes 1 or 2, 3 or 4.
Well, I have to correct you. So the 1 or 2, 3 or 4, that's years. That's a dated way. So they're by law they have to do more. So it's customary now that when you get your eyes checked that they do that deep dive back behind the eye with that camera funky thing, and they can see the whole entire eyeball. So to my understanding, based off of what my doctor told me, and that's with me not having insurance, she said that this is standard now. When you go to get your eyes checked, they have to check that.
Maybe in Florida, but it's optional in 3 other states that I know of that I've been with my eye insurance. It's completely, they will ask you, and it's an extra $39 because my insurance will cover 99% of it. So I pay an extra $39 on top of the free eye exam to have the deep scan done and everything else. So that's still, again, though, the whole point is that the medical just needs, the lobbyists are just so far up politicians' butts about, please don't do that. That's just, and it's funny how deep that goes. You know why you can't buy cars directly from the factory?
Why not?
Because dealerships lobbied local government not to allow it because they wanted to make money.
Yeah, they don't care about us. They don't care
That's
about us
why
all.
weed is still illegal.
And they act like our eyes are not attached to our head. And or it's a different part of, it's not attached to our body. So we have to have eye insurance, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have dental insurance. Our mouth is not connected to our body. You know what I'm saying?
They're not considered insurance, by the way.
Whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's just they want you to pay some separate for everything, as if it should be like holistic care. Everything. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to pay separate insurances for our medical. It's wild. My dad has a mole at the back of his eye. Our eye test is 25 GBP and 5. GBP extra. I don't know what
Mhm.
GBP stands for. Do you know?
Pounds. It's
Mm.
their currency.
Oh,
25 quid.
wow.
But just really quickly, what's funny is when you have a child that turns 18,
Mm-hmm.
you can keep them in America at least on your medical insurance up until 21, and as long as they're in college.
I thought it was until
However,
28 because that was what we
no,
had.
it's
Well,
21 as long as they're in college, but there's some other
no.
stipulations. However,
Obamacare changed that, but I
dental,
hear you.
dental and vision doesn't count. They drop at age 18, no matter what.
Right.
Let's see how long they can stay.
You do that. Yeah, I remember being like 27 or something like that with Obamacare medical. You get to keep them on your insurance way past 21. If you're poor, you
According to the
get
Affordable Health
it.
Care Act, children can now stay up until age 26, regardless of whether they are married, living with their parents, or attending school.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but it still doesn't apply. Dental is so expensive if you get it separately. Holy shit.
Chris says if you're poor, you get it for free. If you're rich, you don't have to worry about it. Right. It's the rest of us that do and pay up. Absolutely. It's wild. It's crazy.
My daughter, for a while, had that state-sponsored medical insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And, people make this thing, well, they don't pay for medical. Do you realize how little they pay for? You got to damn near die to be seen by a doctor. And then it's like most doctors are just like, no, I'm not accepting this. Or you need to go down the street because we don't accept that. And when I say down the street, this is, like 2 cities over. It was just really weird.
Yeah. And they get kickbacks. As much as they say they don't, they still get kickbacks. Tetanus in the UK, really?
I had, tetanus shot. She
Okay.
got confused though. Tetanus is not sepsis.
I don't know about that, but I think that there is you can't vaccine. You can't. There's not a vaccine against sepsis or septicemia. There's no vaccine for that.
Tetanus hits the muscles while sepsis hits the blood.
Yeah, right. Wow, it's crazy. Anyway, what a dumbass hot topic chit-chat session we've had today. This is the best we got, guys. Listen, let's roll with it, right? This is the best we can do today. Anything else to talk about? Anything else?
No.
Hi, Luminous. Smug is in the house. The tetanus shot contains weakened measles, mumps, rubella. Oh yeah, and a virus. Just looked it up. Interesting. Yeah, it has those things. And back in the day, you would have to get those like a 1,000 shots in one little spot. I think you got one of those, don't you, Satofa?
I joined the military. I can't tell you. I stood in a line and I got 11 shots all in the same fucking 2 minutes.
Well, no, I'm talking about a specific type of shot. Back when you're probably too old, well, you're not old enough, because back in the day they would give you like all in one section, in like a circle of a bunch of little things.
You get the one that leaves that scar, and for women they did it on the inside of the arm so it wouldn't scar on the outside of the arm. And then we got the one on the sugar cube. Yeah.
My mom has one on the outside of her arm, so I don't know when they
Really?
started doing that on the inside. Unless it was a Germany thing.
Yeah, they must have been fucking with her because the melanin in her skin.
Oh.
Even in America, most women, they did it on the inside, on the underside of the arm, so it wouldn't be visible because it leaves that big circle. Yeah, they weren't supposed to do that on the outside. The PayPal is working again, thank God.
What is going on? So Jason, our new viewer, is typed in 1 and then 13. What does that even? Do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
The female thing I sent you the other day was funny. Yeah, you're talking about the ovaries? And you know what's wild? I think I told you guys how when I had the health scare a couple of years ago. Was it last year? The years are flying by. Nonetheless, my doctor at the time, my primary, she's a nurse practitioner, but she was my doctor, and she cut corners just so that I can get the procedures done sooner than later. She said, because if the insurance company will probably deny it or have you wait or make you do this, do that before you can get that procedure. So the fact, she said, by the time it may be too late. The fact that these insurance companies will make you wait, and also, so let me finish my thought, make you wait so long without a care about your actual health. It's like they want you to die. They don't want to have to pay. They want you to die. My friend I told you all about that encouraged me to start back streaming. She, with her, thank you, baby. She, with her history of cancer and everything like that she's fought, the last time she had cancer, she says that her insurance will no longer cover any more of her MRIs or x-rays or anything. And then the last one that she had scheduled, they had her waiting for 6 months till she's able to get it done. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She ended up dying from cancer. But it's the fact that they just do not care about our health care. And they only care, they hope that we all die, I think. They want us to die. They don't want to pay anything. It's wild. This system is so screwed.
Did you hear the newest one?
What's that?
They don't have to pay above. There is a set amount of time that a surgery should take.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor runs into complications. The insurance company no longer has to pay for the additional anesthetic.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's wild. Yeah, yes, Chris, you're right, baby. Insurance corporations want you to either live long and pay, yes, or die. They don't want to pay for you. That is so true. That is so true, baby. Especially in the U.S. of awful. The United States of awful. Okay. Damn, if the weather was great in a different country, if it was a tropical, type of place, if I felt that they were friends with America, and if anything happened that America would step in to help, because America is one of the most powerful countries, right? I would go. I would want to go. But being that I can't think of any other country that feels tropical and that is welcoming to people of color, okay? I don't know.
Go to Nice.
Hmm?
Go to Nice.
Where's Nice?
South of France.
They don't like
Tropical.
black people in France?
Black people don't like black people. Where black people come from? I mean, shit.
Baby, I'm talking about I'm talking about discrimination. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to go anywhere where they are racist as hell in these places. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad until I'm starting to see people that actually live over there, and then other people talking about their experiences there, and they are boldly, especially in China. China and I think Japan, they are hella racist against black people. And they will look at you and mock you and discriminate against you, and they will be openly prejudiced with black people, and they don't give a crap. James Baldwin moved to France in order to be able to write. Really?
Yeah, he said it's completely different.
To be able to write?
Yeah, he said he was not feeling comfortable or safe in the United States with his family. He did not believe in a judicial system that did not include people that looked like him. He does not know if the unions hate him or love him. He just knows that the unions don't look like him.
I just realized who we're talking about. James, the black, he died. So I'm thinking Jason, no, something, one of the Baldwin brothers. I'm thinking of the white actor. I'm like, what? He did what now? I'm like thinking, is it because he killed somebody on set? I'm thinking, my brain is like working, but not really working very well. But James Baldwin, yes, I remember him doing that.
And I believe I know why there's numbers in YouTube chat.
Oh, why?
He's trying to do a macro that he created on his keyboard, but YouTube is not accepting the macro, and he probably forgot which one it is, so he's going through all the 1-3 combinations to get a macro to go through.
Oh, gotcha. Let me see what this is about that Jono just posted to us. Greetings to you, baby. I think you've been here before, right? Greetings from Finland. Oh, kiitos for joining us.
That's the explanation of why he moved to France.
I would like to add some.
Let me go ahead and close the stream on YouTube though. To those of you who are, I'm gonna watch that video, but I'm gonna close it on YouTube first because I'm gonna get a copyright for the stream. To those of you who are watching, join us over on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description, or one of my soldiers or my moderator can post it for you guys, easily accessible for you. Because we're gonna end the stream here on YouTube and continue on Twitch. Take a quick break, and then we're going to return with our live portion of the show. Okay, live reaction portion of the show. Okay, so join us there. Thank you. Say goodbye to Torfil for now.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right.